right, end of week 17. So this is update 16. I'm trying to remember everything I've added outside of the ordinary stuff, 7 sets outside of that. What else I've added? I think I added 6 new blue base plates. I added a light to my monorail, and then I added 2 additional black lights. So I really actually like the way the black lights look even with the light on. It almost gives it more of a space vibe that there's all this purple light from back there. And then at the same time, it also feels like it looks like the sun is setting, like a purple haze when you have one of those like really pretty sunsets. So I think it adds a lot of dimension to the display, which I find super fun. So I think that's everything I added that's outside of the ordinary 7 sets. So let's go ahead and see the 7 new sets I added this week. 7 new sets added this week. Here we have the view at a glance from a distance. You can see a little bit better, I guess, what I was talking about the purple haze in the distance with all of the space sets. They do actually light up pretty well considering the lights are on. Not every set has pieces that will glow. You really can't see the Aqua Zone sets glow unless the lights are out because they're a little bit too far away, but they show up really nicely on camera, which I love. So let's go ahead and look through. We'll start over here at the castle section. I did add 2 sets this week to the castle section, although only one of them is castle themed. First off, I did add another Time Cruiser set. This is Rocket Racer. Really excited to have added another Time Cruiser set. That was a gift from my sister. Actually, several of the sets I'll show you today were gifts from her if she's watching. She gave me a little bit of money for my birthday and I bought 3 vintage sets I could add to the display because why not? The other set in the castle section is actually just here in the yellow castle. I thought this was kind of fun to add it up here. This is called King and Throne, and it was actually a set that came with a PC game back in the day. Thought it fit perfectly in there, even though, it's a different style of minifigure. Might not necessarily keep it there, but I like it there for now. Coming on down to Adventurers, we have set 2 that my sister gave me, which is this Dino Island set, Research Glider, and I did boost it up on some translucent clear pieces, and it comes with that really cool flying dinosaur there. I don't think I've added any dinosaur related sets yet, so that's a nice fun addition. Pirates had a big set this week. Very excited for that. I also added, I think, 5 blue base plates. I don't think I actually had added them in a specific video yet, but definitely more blue base plates, and then the fact that the Enchanted Island was this week's ad, and that comes on a double base plate. Filled in some space, but I needed to, and this will all get, moved around eventually. But I really like the way it's looking now that there's a lot more water and open space. I'll definitely space out some of the boats more. I haven't done that yet, but it does bring the display together nicely with all of those added base plates. In space, I finally added an Mtron set. So here in the middle, actually, we have Pulsar Charger, which will look nicely in the black lights once I turn the lights back off again. Coming on down to Aqua Zone. Actually, let me turn around and come back up. So in Aqua Zone, I finally added my first Hydronaut set, which is the final set my sister gave me. This little one here, Solo Sub. I did not have any of the sets from that series before, so I'm really excited to finally have one and have added it to the display. I don't know how I missed that theme or that series for this many years, but there were only like, I don't know, 5 or 6 sets at most for that series. And it's before my time in Lego. It just is crazy to me that in all of these years of collecting, I haven't come across one or bought one. So I'm excited about that. I did mention it's not turned on right now, but I did add a light to my monorail as well. My mock monorail, so that's fun. Since the other one had a light, I felt this one needed one too. Nothing for divers this week. Nothing for Paradisa or Island Extreme. So let's come down to Classic Town for the last set I added this week, which is actually right here. It's 2 little vehicles, the 2 vehicles on either side of this bank vehicle. So the police van and this little police motorcycle, which is Police Patrol Squad. So I was giving the bank vehicle a little extra protection on its route to the bank. Creating scenes, I think, is really fun within the Classic Town section. Well, actually within all the sections, but that is what I have added. I believe that is all 7 sets for this week. I'll go ahead and turn the monorails on and the train on, and then at the end I'll also turn the lights out for a little added view. I love it. I don't know if other people will like it as much as I do, but it looks even better now that I have the additional black lights in. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.